Morning guys, how we doing? Hope you're good. On the way down to the gym right now on a very frosty, cold morning, but feeling pretty good. So how we doing? Hope you're well. So what I wanted to do this morning was talk about something called S.O.Ps. Now, S.O.Ps stands for Standard Operational Procedure. Now, I first got introduced to S.O.Ps when I was in the military, and we used to learn about S.O.Ps when you come under fire. So what's the first thing that you do? What's the first S.O.P you carry out when under fire? What's the S.O.Ps when your weapon system stops? What's your S.O.Ps when you're in the field and you come under attack? Okay, so there's lots of different things that you could have a standard operational procedure for. Now, if you put that into real life context, you know, what's your SOP for when something happens that triggers you and pisses you off and you end up losing your shit and it can ruin the day? You know, what is your normal procedure? What's your standard operational procedure? What's your SOPs when you do your golden hour? So when you wake up in the morning, what is the standard operational procedure for yourself as an operator, as an individual, as a man, as a dad? And what we can do is that we can slowly introduce SOPs into our life. What we can tend to have is what I feel is solid foundation structure. So you have an SOP can be seen as a coping mechanism. So your standard operational procedure for dealing with something that has just triggered you and stressed might be to write down exactly what you want to say to that person and then throw it away. Because what you're doing is exercising the chimp. So you get it out of your system. Instead of flashing and suddenly becoming all shitty, you end up writing down what you think, screwing it up, throwing it away because you've actually got it out of you, all right? Standard operational procedure in the morning might be wake up, 10-minute headspace, 20-minute workout, 10-minute check your schedule for the day, 10-minute have breakfast, then get everything else together, leave the door in a great place. So SOPs can be for anything. You can create it for anything. Okay? SOPs if the wife's nagging in your ear, switch off. Or SOPs when the kids are driving you mental. SOPs when you feel anxious. You know, what's the standard operational procedure while you're anxious? Okay, grab your anxious book or your self-journal and then write in that self-journal why you feel anxious so you understand it more. It could be anything. And the beauty of this is that it varies for every single individual. Every single person will have a different SOP. Whereas in the military, the SOPs are very much the same. Doesn't matter who you are. Come under fire, you do the same thing. But for the individual and in real life, the SOP will be very different. But really with the same outcome, to be the best version of yourself. So have a little think. Introduce one SOP a week, implement it, practice it, write it down, know it inside out. It's 52 SOPs possible in a year. You know, fucking, you could be you'd be the next SAS Who Dares Wins at this rate. Guys, hope you have a good day, good weekend. Okay, good SOP is to for the weekend is to make sure that you are simply hanging out with the people that you love. Have a good one.